Welcome to Fireside Chat. My name is Sai. Let's talk about your net worth and why it's important to diversify it. The first thing I always have my financial coaching clients work on is calculating their net worth. Your net worth is like your report card from school to see where you are with the finances. It's your current financial status to help you figure out where to go from there. The first time I ever calculated my net worth was in 2014. My net worth was negative $250,000. You heard that correctly. It was negative $250,000 because I was in massive debt. I have 5 maxed out credit cards, 2 personal loans, 2 auto loans, and a house I had just bought a few months earlier, so it didn't appreciate much. You can check out my older video about how I got myself out of almost $110,000 in consumer debt, and I will link that video in the description below. Calculating your net worth is simple. It's your total assets minus your liabilities. So if you have $100,000 in assets and you have $20,000 in debt, like your home, student loans, credit cards, or any other outstanding loans, then your net worth is $80,000. When your net worth reaches $1 million, you're a millionaire. When your net worth reaches $2 million, then you're a multi-millionaire. I'll go over some examples later in this video. Your net worth goes up as you get older if you're saving your money. If you don't have any money, your net worth will likely increase because your assets like the home you own will grow in value over time. According to the Federal Reserve survey, the data breaks down the net worth by age. The average net worth for people between the ages of 18 and 24 is $28,707, and the median net worth is $8,216. If your net worth is $28,000 and you're only in the 20s or 20 years old, you're way ahead of the game. The average salary in the US for this age group is roughly $35,000 a year because they're just starting their careers out of high school or college. For ages 25 to 29, the average net worth is $49,000 and the median net worth is $7,500, which is lower than those between the ages of 18 and 24. I'm actually not surprised by these statistics from my experience. A lot more people in this age group are in debt because they just finished college or some type of professional development program. Their income might have gone up, but their liabilities also likely increased due to debt. If you're between 30 and 34, the average net worth is $122,000 and the median net worth is $35,000. For ages 35 to 39, the average net worth is $274,000 and the median net worth is $55,000. In your 30s, your net worth has increased a lot because you're a homeowner, you've paid down your debt, your salary is a lot higher than what it was in your 20s. The average net worth for people between 40 and 44 is $623,000 and the median net worth is $127,000. For ages 45 to 49, the average net worth is $761,000 and the median is $165,000. If you're between 50 and 54, the average net worth is $897,000 and the median net worth is $171,000. Between 55 and 59, the average net worth is $1,165,000 and $193,000 for the median net worth. And then for seniors, the average net worth for ages 60 to 69 is between $1.187 million and $1.25 million. The median net worth range is between $228,000 and $271,000. In the 70s, the average net worth starts to decline, and this is possibly due to the fact that they don't have the same income as they did before and they're living off their savings and Social Security retirement benefits. The average net worth is $1.173 million between ages 70 and 74 and about $945,000 for 75 to 79. Now let's talk about how to diversify your net worth. I've noticed that many people have their assets tied up with their equity of their homes or retirement plans, which is not easily accessible. To access your equity in your home, you have to sell the house or even take out a loan. To access your retirement account, you will have to wait until you're 59 and a half to withdraw without any penalties or take out a retirement loan, which is never ideal. Here's an example. Let's say this guy is 30 years old and his net worth is $150,000, which exceeds the average net worth between the ages 30 and 34 at $122,000. That's great, right? However, his house is worth $400,000 and owes $300,000. His retirement account balance is $50,000 and he only has $5,000 in his checking account. So the majority of this person's net worth is tied up in home equity at $100,000, $50,000 is in a retirement account, but he can't access it until he hits the retirement age. All he has left is $5,000, which doesn't cover any emergency expenses. You see how this person is poorly diversified because the real estate piece dominates the net worth. His primary home alone is 67% of his net worth, and his retirement account is 30% of his net worth. This is the common problem people have for not diversifying their net worth. You have to build your wealth outside your primary residence. If he takes out his primary residence from his net worth, he would only have about $50,000 to his name. So this is what I would do to build my wealth outside my primary residence. You can download our free FIRE checklist and other resources by visiting firesidechat.com/contact. You should first build your emergency fund up to your deductibles and then slowly get to 3 to 6 months of your expenses. After you have the cash set aside for emergency use, continue to maximize your retirement accounts from 401k, TSP to your IRAs. You can also create what's called a sinking fund, which is to separate your savings accounts for annual expenses, travel, discretionary expenses, home repairs, and other things that you may need. This year, my wife and I are looking to replace our kitchen appliances, so we're creating a sinking fund specifically for home improvement. Another way to grow your wealth is having taxable brokerage accounts. This is not a retirement account, so you can access this at any time. You just have to keep in mind that anytime you withdraw from the taxable brokerage account, you'll have to pay short or long-term capital gains taxes. Our goal is to have $1 million in net worth. Ideally, we want to have 20 to 25% of our primary residence in our net worth allocation. We will have 40 to 45% of our net worth in our retirement accounts. The rest will be cash or in our taxable brokerage accounts at 30 to 40%. I plan to make an in-depth video on this, so hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. So with that said, I appreciate you watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Have a good one.